You're stuck on a tough problem at work. You've racked your brain for a solution, but you're just going in circles, rehashing the same old ideas that haven't worked before. What if you could tap into an endless well of creative potential? One where combining your perspective with someone else's completely different view unlocked a mind-blowing third alternative that neither of you saw coming? That's the magic of synergy. In his influential book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey saved one of the most potent habits for last, the habit of synergize. And when you unleash its power, you open up a game changer for turbocharged growth and breakthrough success in every area of your life. What is synergy? The term synergy comes from the Greek word meaning working together. Covey defines it as the fertile principle that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. When separate elements are brought together and cooperate in a complementary way, they can produce an output that far exceeds what each could achieve in isolation. We see synergy manifested everywhere in nature. Placing 2 plants in close proximity allows their roots to intermingle and enrich the soil environment so that both thrive better than if potted individually. 2 pieces of wood joined can hold more weight than their separate capacities combined. But while synergy exists as an innate principle in the natural world, Covey argues that consciously creating synergistic human situations represents the highest and most difficult creative opportunity. Why? Because it requires the rarest and most meaningful form of human intelligence, one that honors and leverages differences rather than attempting to make everything consistent or uniform. The stumbling blocks to synergy. Most of us approach life and relationships wearing mental lenses or filters that cause us to automatically screen out information and viewpoints that contradict our existing ways of thinking. We often seek to bend or mold others to align with our own paradigms, rather than genuinely valuing their different perspectives. Covey shares examples of couples with disastrous communication patterns caused by one spouse focusing only on specifics, while the other aims to discuss the big picture context and feelings. He depicts classrooms and meetings derailed by conflict and politics, as participants lacked the humility and security required to openly explore diverse ideas. This closed-mindedness represents the antithesis of synergy. When we arrogantly cling to our existing knowledge and attempt to make others conform to our views, we cut ourselves off from the creative growth and unification that synergy produces. Building the foundation for synergy. The first 3 of Covey's habits, being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first, work to build the crucial paradigms of integrity, courage, and self-mastery that provide the inner security required for synergy. Habits 4 and 5, think win-win and seek first to understand, then to be understood. Focus more on effective interdependence. We develop the mindset and communication skills to genuinely value mutual understanding and benefit over simply forcing our own agenda. With these groundwork habits in place, we increase our capacity to celebrate differences as opportunities rather than barriers. We gain the humility and emotional security to realize that our existing paradigms and viewpoints represent only one limited lens, rather than holding a monopoly on truth or rightness. Unleashing synergistic creativity. When the habits properly combine to produce an abundance mentality and high emotional bank accounts, the potential for synergy grows exponentially. Covey provides numerous examples of families, teams, and organizations achieving breakthrough results by embracing synergistic cooperation. A combative legal battle between a manufacturer and customer was resolved in days through open communication, where each side felt genuinely understood, catalyzing collaborative new solutions. A university class ignited incredible engagement by empowering student perspectives, ultimately sparking an independent book project far beyond the syllabus. An intense marital conflict was resolved by each partner developing the security to be vulnerable and view their differences as complementary strengths, rather than contested fronts. Business negotiations transcended stalemate, Once participants valued contrasting viewpoints as opportunities for mutual benefit rather than threats. In each case, the key was abandoning the zeal to critique, conform, or compromise others' perspectives, and instead developing the openness to genuinely understand diverse viewpoints and explore the synergies they could produce. With that openness, totally new options and cooperative momentum emerged that created multiplicative third alternative solutions far better than what anyone initially proposed. The highest form of synergy. While synergy is often depicted as a team or organizational process, Covey argues that the deepest form of synergy is the integration we cultivate within ourselves, learning to utilize the complementary strengths of our logical, analytical left brain working together with our intuitive, creative right brain capacities. Most education and cultural conditioning overemphasizes left brain development, causing many of us to become rigid and disempowered from our innate creative abilities. But regularly, whole brain actors, inventors, and entrepreneurs who operate with both logic and creative intuition, working in tandem, experience incredibly productive and innovative results. Covey calls this psychic synergy, learning to value the richness of both mind qualities, seek to understand their differences, and unify their respective talents into newly cohesive thought processes and ways of being. This inner synergy unlocks whole mind capabilities exponentially beyond what our traditionally lopsided paradigms could achieve. The principle of principles. At its core, synergy represents the grand unified principle behind all of the 7 habits together. It's the commitment to progress beyond ego, defense, and conflict by respecting natural principles like the creative value of differences. By developing our humility, integrity, and abundance mentality, we open doors to new insight and growth. We perceive challenges and differing viewpoints not as threats, but as opportunities for mutual understanding and creative cooperation. Ultimately, Covey presents synergy as our highest human opportunity to dramatically multiply our personal vision, our professional effectiveness, and our positive impact in the world. It's a mindset of daring to truly value the beauty, richness, and contributions of other perspectives. And in that openness, it's a profound trust that by cooperating with the synergy inherent in nature and other people, we'll be empowered to produce solutions and accomplishments that will transcend anything we ever thought possible on our own. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you found something relatable, share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments section below. Your insights could help someone else learn from them. Now, something important. Make it a habit to learn something beneficial every day. Remember, the content you consume is like food for your brain. Be intentional about it, because otherwise, the algorithm is designed to manipulate your thoughts. Think about it. We're always accepting your contributions through subscriptions to our channel. Your support will help us with upcoming projects and ensure we continue delivering top-notch content. Join us by subscribing today.